Hi, my name's Matthew O'Brien, and I'm going to be discussing Bears Ears National Monument. Let's start with a little bit of background here. On December 28th, 2016, Barack Obama signed Proclamation 9558, which ensured the protection, management, and establishment of Bears Ears National Monument under the American Antiquities Act of 1906. Less than a year later, on December 4th, 2017, under the same U.S. code, President Donald Trump issued a proclamation to radically modify and reduce the monument from its initial 1.35 million acres to 201,876 acres. The transformation implied that Bears Ears National Monument would be fragmented into two smaller monuments, Indian Creek and Shawja. Here we can see a quick picture of this, and you can see that in red is the Obama proclamation under his executive order, and in blue we see the two separate monuments proposed by Trump. And this is about a 85% reduction compared to Obama's proclamation. So let's carry on. It is unprecedented for Trump to take such executive actions because never has any president in the history of the United States taken steps to revoke the designation of a national monument under the Antiquities Act. Moreover, the same executive order calling for an 85% land reduction required that all national monuments since 1996 be reviewed for similar so-called modifications. Another monument close by that underwent reductions was Escalante, Grand Staircase Escalante, and I believe that was about 40% reduction. So why have these actions been pursued by the Trump administration? It's not completely clear, but there is some controversy over the issue in Utah whether Utahns and industry should be allowed to extract natural resources from this area. There are currently uranium mines that are functioning within the area. So because of the inherent nature of these industrial activities, we cannot allow them to do these things in this area, particularly because there are hundreds of thousands of paleontology sites and archaeology sites scattered throughout the area. In fact, I just went down there last fall, and here in one corner you can see some shattered pottery that is thousands of years old, and it's not rare to find these things everywhere in this area. You will find these remains of the history that was once here. Again, another beautiful artifact that you'll stumble across in this landscape. This is where I stayed for a couple days, and what we were actually doing down there is gathering data on firewood harvesting, because the indigenous people of the area, the Hopi tribe, the Navajo tribe, the Ute, Mountain Ute, many tribes use this area, and it's for their livelihood, because they don't have, oftentimes they still use wood burning stoves. They still use a wood burning fireplace, and this keeps them warm in the winter, and it cooks them food year round. So To put this in a different perspective, let's hear what Alfred Lamahaku of the Hopi tribe has to say about Bears Ears. He says, Bears Ears is a part of our footprints, a path that tells a story. History is crucial to man because it tells us who we are. Those who lived before us have never left. Their voices are part of the rhythm or heartbeat of the universe and will echo through eternity. Perspectives as this are um, strong connections to the landscape and people that understand its value. The scientific community, being one of them, the outdoor and recreation industry being another. And another quote from Teddy Roosevelt: Here is your country. Cherish these natural wonders. Cherish the history and romance as a sacred heritage for your children and for your children's children. Do not let selfish men or greedy interests skin your country of its beauty, its riches, or its romance. That's from President Theodore Roosevelt, who signed, uh, who was the one who actually brought the Antiquities Act into being. And I'll just leave you all with that. Thank you for listening.